I'm going to show you how to apply a nail wrap. Preparation of the nail is really important. You want to have a clean, dry surface to work on. So I scrub my hands with soap and then I use a alcohol wipe to wipe my nails. Secondly, I use my cuticle remover pen to apply the cuticle remover around the edge, and then my cuticle spoon in the tool kit to push back and get rid of all of the invisible cuticle that you might have down here that stops the nail wrap from sealing to the nail itself. So I've already done all of that, and I'll proceed to applying the nail wrap. So on my sheet, I have chosen this size to be on my index finger. It is smaller and on the inside of my cuticle, so it doesn't lift on the cuticle. As you'll see on its neighboring finger, I've got a 1/8 to quarter or 1/4 inch gap there, and it makes the nail look long and thin without lifting at the cuticles. So first I try not to touch the sticky side of the nail wrap, and I'm going to use my cuticle pusher to hold my nail wrap. This is just the way I do it. I heat the nail wrap first with my handy mini heater, and then I will just center it and put it down there gently. I do not push it all the way down, and I'll show you why in a second. Now I will heat my nail wrap before I push it down, and this is called the 1, 2, 3 method. Once it's hot, you do 1 up the middle, 2 on the side, and 3 up the other side. This stops any bubbling on the sides, especially if you have domed fingernails, then you might have a lot of bunching up over here. But the 1, 2, 3 method helps stop that from happening. I clip off any excess, and then I use the baggie, and I will pull it down like that with a baggie. It gives it some pressure on the tip to seal the tip. Heat it up again. Okay, it's nice and hot, and then I'll just push it down firmly using my cuticle pusher also, and just especially at the cuticle region. And then I will use I usually do this a little later, but in a downward stroke, you will do file it downward so that you get off the excess wrap, and you'll see that string coming off there. That's wrap that needs to come off, so it isn't lifting, and that string is coming off nicely. So that's as simple as that, and voila!